What's up, people? This is the People's Podcast presented by the Wrestling Republic. It's your boy, Young Meech, aka Scony Mac, aka Young Twiggy, and my co-host is.
Shoot, the beast sleeping in the east, the one, the only John Wiley was popping, man.
It is that time of year. WrestleMania is this upcoming Saturday and Sunday. We have made it all the way to WrestleMania. So we're going to give y'all a quick podcast. We're just going to give you our predictions of WrestleMania, our expectations for WrestleMania, and then what we're coming, but basically what we're hoping or expecting to see in this new season of wrestling in the WWE. Now, technically, I know they don't usually ever call it a new season, but that's basically what it is. When WrestleMania is over, you start all over again with the WWE. So, let us start off with WrestleMania Saturday. And we're going to start off with John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Day one, who you got and what are you expecting in that match?
I'm expecting Austin Theory to win, and John Cena comes up as the Doctor of Thugonomics. Another thing, though, that I do find kind of interesting that on Fox's official Twitter, that match is actually posted as the main event, and the women's match is going on second to last. I hope that is not the case. I hope that was just them just listing off the matches incorrectly, because that'd be so disrespectful that the women don't main event either of the nights. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree. Just to start out, I
What?
don't agree. I don't think, honestly, night one, if I'm just going off a storyline and going off the biggest matches, night one, the main event should be the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the tag team titles.
You terrible, man.
That should be the main
Damn
event.
that. No. No. I get that's the storyline, but no. Prestige, man.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, I mean, I'm not complaining if they are the main event. That's amazing. But if I'm just going off a storyline, when I look at that full card on Saturday, the one I've been most invested in is the Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And I think, and then not only that, I feel like the fans will stay up, like in terms of, how WrestleMania starts off, it kicks off, the fans are super hyped. And then sometimes by the main event, they're kind of like a little dead. I don't think they'll be dead for the Usos and Sami Zayn match. I think they would still be like, okay, it's time to see who's going to win this match, and they're going to be hyped. The women's get put on the main event. I think they may, I don't know. I think they can live up to it, but I don't know. The fans may get a little dead by that time already. So
Come on.
that's all I'm going to say about that one.
This man. Well, here's what I do expect from the match, though.
Mm-hmm.
I expect John Cena to do a little extra, because even though I know he's still Hollywood John, he's probably not going to win this match. I expect John to kind of go in there and get active on Austin Theory, man. He's gonna actually put on some moves. He's gonna act like he's 2005 John Cena. What you think he's gonna? You think John's gonna get a little extra on that ring, man, or not? Man, he's about to take it like that Undertaker match. Just 1, 2, 3, done.
Nah, I think this is going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a solid 20-minute match. The funny thing is, I actually heard that this is going to be the match that kicks off WrestleMania Saturday. Austin Theory and John Cena. While the fans are already hyped, John Cena, Austin Theory kick off the show. I think they'll give us about a 20-minute match. Now, here's what I do got to say about this. I don't know if I'm going to offend anybody, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to speak your truth. I'm going to just say this. Austin Theory, to me, at this point in time in his career, he shouldn't beat John Cena. I'm going to just keep it 100% with y'all. Like, he shouldn't beat John Cena. Nevertheless, I do believe Austin Theory is going to win this match, because I don't think John Cena needs to win the United States title, nor do I think he's going to, because I think he's going to dip off and go back to Hollywood. But um, to me, Austin Theory shouldn't win this match. Not at this point in time in his career. Just because I think I think he just doesn't have that. I think he just needs a few more years in the game, or just more hype around him. Right at this point in time in his career, to beat the great John Cena, it just seems like it would be like they're just trying to put him over. And it don't. It just seemed rushed to me. Like even John Cena lost to The Rock the first WrestleMania they faced each other. John Cena lost to The Rock. You telling me Austin Theory the first time they face each other, while Austin Theory is still the United States champion, he's not even the WWE champion yet. He got the
Well,
right to beat John Cena. I'm like, nah.
to be fair, Vince McMahon, quote unquote, is technically somewhat a back in the backstage, dog. So, hey, man, Austin Theory, man, he might be getting that push. You have to watch John get that 1, 2, 3.
That's exactly what it feels like, though. That's what it shouldn't feel like to me. I think it should feel like Austin Theory is like he's ready and he's deserving of beating John Cena. Right now, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like he's just getting that push, and I
Yeah.
hope I hope that however they determine the finish, it's believable. He shouldn't just beat John Cena straight up. Like if he just
You know
beats
what would
John,
be hilarious?
what?
Montez Ford comes out, embodies Austin Theory. He's out for the count. Oh man, he kicks out of the FU, and then right he gets back up. You know he's about to do it, and Seth comes out the cut. It
Mm,
hits him with a curve stomp and dips.
mm. Whatever it is, they got to do some type of finish to me that's going to be warrant of Austin Theory beating John Cena. At this moment, if he beats John Cena clean, to me, unless he just like looks absolutely amazing in that match, that he just wins me over in the match, to me right now, he shouldn't beat John Cena, but I know he's going to. They got at least
Mm,
they got at least do something with the finish that Austin Theory cheats, something like that to get to to beat John Cena. But I'm still expecting it to be a good match. Still expecting
yeah.
it. Um,
All
let us move on. Before we go into the next match, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, I wanted to get your thoughts on Bobby Lashley though. Bobby Lashley was supposed to face the Fiend at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Bray Wyatt right now, due to physical reasons, undisclosed reasons, we don't know exactly, but he can't. He's not going to compete at WrestleMania. So it's kind of put Bobby Lashley. Yeah, it has put Bobby Lashley in a situation now where he doesn't really have a match. So what would you do with Bobby Lashley now at WrestleMania?
I say retire Goldberg.
Mm.
Perfect match too. One match on the contract left. Hey man, hey, we got to do somebody a solid. Hey Goldberg, hey, take that 1, 2, 3, dog. Call it a day, dog. We know you can take your ass from well for friggin' Bobby Lashley, man. Hey, just do it one more time. One more time for a good time right there. Yes, sir.
You know what's funny? That the funny thing is, because we were going to talk about who Goldberg should face, but that I think we both agree. I think right now, I mean, the only thing that I'll be against that about Goldberg facing Bobby Lashley at this year WrestleMania is if Goldberg didn't get enough time to really train and get himself ready. Because then
That's
we're not then like it'll suck for him because it's like it's your retirement match and you don't look the best you want to look. Like you didn't get time to like prepare. Um,
knowing Goldberg, he doesn't care enough to repair, man. He's probably gonna go get out there and go get folded up like he did in Dubai.
it would make the most sense though. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg, they kind of been in a rivalry last year, and then it would make sense for Bobby to be the one to have a retirement match with Goldberg. If it wasn't Bobby Lashley, then I would think Braun Breaker. That's the only other person that I think that should have a retirement match with Goldberg.
Man,
Um,
played a Jedi mind trick. I was thinking the same damn thing.
exactly. That's the only two. But especially because Bobby doesn't really have anything going for WrestleMania now, so it's like Dang. Bobby didn't even get on the card. It's like that's kind of sad for Bobby. Hopefully they've got something planned for Bobby Lashley. Um, but tell me your expectations and who do you think gonna win, Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley?
It got to be Rhea Ripley due to the fact Charlotte. If they just let Charlotte take this W, hey dog, it's a wrap. I don't care whatever any match she's in, it got no stakes. It's this the she got that that favoritism bias going on, and it's hard. And it's gonna make it really hard for me to care about any match she's in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Rhea kind of needs to win this match, and I kind of think she is going to win this match because if I'm not mistaken, like they really had Rhea Ripley lose to Charlotte on NXT about 2 or 3 years ago, man.
She got beat at WrestleMania too. um, I believe that she no, I think she didn't they face at WrestleMania. I believe so.
No, I believe it was on an NXT pay per view.
Was it? I'm like, because when I
Yeah,
think, I'm like, for
yeah.
some reason, I remember them facing each other. I know they for sure faced each other for the. No, they faced at WrestleMania. It was for the NXT Championship because I'm like, Rhea Ripley was the champion, I believe, and then Charlotte, she won the Royal Rumble instead of facing for the SmackDown or Raw Women's Championship. She chose to face Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I mean, for the NXT Championship. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I think she's already beat her at WrestleMania.
nah, because if I'm not mistaken, Io Shirai I was there for a follow up match. I mean, not Io Shirai, Io Sky. She was there at the follow up match with the and she was going up against Charlotte in a triple threat match. And if I'm not mistaken, um, I believe Charlotte tapped in that match too. So
I'm like,
I
wait a
think,
second.
yeah.
They had to face each other.
Mhm. No, because think about it like this: the both Wrestle, if I'm not mistaken, at the WrestleMania for COVID Part One, or when the fans came back, she faced who? Freaking she fought Ronda Rousey. Who did she face the year before that? She wasn't on the card. She was at NXT.
No, no, I just looked it up. It was the COVID WrestleMania. WrestleMania 36 when nobody was there. Charlotte beat Rhea at WrestleMania 36. So 3 years ago, she beat Rhea.
Is that the same one where Shayna Baszler lost to a roll up pin?
Ooh, was that the same one?
Yeah.
It could have been. It definitely could have been. I
Hopefully we
think.
get the timeline correct. Oh shoot.
But yeah, Charlotte and Rhea. So I'm like, if I had to predict, I'm definitely with you. Rhea Ripley should win. This is her time. Um, she definitely should beat Charlotte. Is she going to though? Ooh, my prediction is that she will. My
Yeah.
expectation. I could see that one going either way. Honestly, I could see them saying we're going to stick with Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
or I could see them saying Rhea's going to win. I'm gonna say they're going to say Rhea's going to win. I'm expecting that to be one of the best matches on WrestleMania Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
day one, and yeah, I'm going Rhea. I'm going Rhea, but I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte wins. Definitely would not be
Mm.
surprised.
Well, hey man, only time can tell. My money's on Rhea Ripley. She's white hot right now, and she the kind of villain people love to hate. So perfect.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. What about Becky, Trish Stratus, Lita, 6-woman tag team match facing Damage Control? Who do you got?
I'm still mad they even won that damn match. What's it called? They group don't even got a name. It's just really random selected superstars. Lita, Trish, and Becky Lynch. All I'm saying is they got to that lineup has to lose, dog. They gotta lose. They sh- and honestly, I feel like the whole setup is for them to be here. But I understand damage control is not 100%. They're not all particularly healthy at the moment. I need them to win because it's kind of like I kind of hate the idea of part timers get winning something when they're going to be gone later.
Mm-hmm.
It don't really help nobody. So what I do say is like this: I believe damage control is going to win this, man, because I don't think Lita and Trish are going to be here forever.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think damage control should win. But if I'm being honest with you, there's no way they win in this match. I would literally be shocked. It is no way. I got Becky, Trish, and Lita. You tell me on the grandest stage of them all, Becky,
Yes.
Trish, and Lita, three of the all-time greats, is gonna lose to Damage Control. I'm sorry, Damage
Hey, man.
Control. I believe in Bailey. I mean, I
Yeah.
like I like Damage Control in general, but when we're talking about just star names, no, they are not about to win in Hollywood over Trish,
I
Becky, and
mean, they
Lita.
had The Rock lose to Revolution. Revolution? What's Evolution?
Evolution.
Evolution. There you go. My bad. They had The Rock lose to Evolution. They also had what's it called? Shayna Baszler on a monstrous heel run, making everybody tap out and bodying Asuka in 2 minutes in the elimination chamber just to lose to a roll up pin. They also let what's it called? What was it? This is the same company that let the Fiend get bodied by Goldberg. Tell me you don't believe that they just get washed. I'm just saying, dog. Anything can happen. I'm just saying that damage control is gonna whoop that ass. That's what's gonna happen.
You know, you made a good point when you brought all those things up. The Rock did lose to Evolution, The Rock and Mick
Mm.
Foley. But I mean, Evolution to me is I don't know if I can't really compare Evolution and Damage Control. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With Evolution, freaking all of them was as Hall of Famers are going to be Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Bailey is definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna go down that road. I'm sorry. They're just not Evolution. They're not
Hey,
Evolution.
I could pull up one worse. Remember when Biggie just got injured, right? And they still have to go up against the Brawling Boots, and the Brawling Brutes beat them in like what 2 minutes
mm,
at Mania.
mm.
This is the same company, dog. I'm just saying.
You're making some good points. Damage. I believe Damage Control should win. They're the ones that will get the most out of that win. That being said, though, I definitely got Becky, Trish, and Lita. Um, what about Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul?
Logan's contract is actually up, so this is going to be technically Logan's last match in the WWE. So he's going to lose this match. And on top of that, it doesn't. If Logan was sticking around longer, it would make sense for Seth to lose because at this point, Seth is bulletproof. He can literally take like 100 losses this year and still look like the man. So my best bet is that Seth is going to beat Logan.
I'm gonna say Seth should win. Even
Yeah,
if I think Logan, even if his contract is expiring, he's definitely going to re-sign another deal. But I just don't think Logan Paul needs to beat Seth. Like to me, Logan Paul, him losing to Seth is not a bad deal. Seth
nah,
losing to Logan Paul, though he may be bulletproof, it would still be very disrespectful to me. I'll be like, wow, they really had Seth lose to Logan. Not saying Logan is not great. I think Logan Paul is great and is an amazing performer. He's just Seth Rollins. After this, he needs to be going into like the world championship, you know, category, competing for that. Losing to a Logan Paul does not help you with that. So Seth Rollins, I got Seth winning. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Logan Paul win though and disrespect Seth a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. Because he is bulletproof, like you said, but still, there's you got to put some respect on Seth freaking name. Like Seth needs to win that match. I think that will
yeah.
be the best match. Ooh, that may be the best match of day one. I don't know.
we'll have to wait and see. But I could, to me, it'd be like hilarious, right? Because wins this match, but then we get another evolution of Seth's character where he's just really angry and he's just taking the wins left and right.
Man, yeah, that one's gonna be crazy to see. Tell me your thoughts. Ooh, the Mysterios, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, father versus son.
Honestly, I'm predicting Dom is gonna win this match, dog. And it's gonna be because of the fact Ray don't got no help coming to help him. I'm predicting one of the members from Judgment Day could be that tall Puerto Rican dude, or it could be what's it called? The demon showing up, Finn Balor, to just make it a point. Dom's gonna be like, dang, I didn't want to win like this. Or Rhea could show up and go and body Ray at the worst possible moment right before a match. And Don gets the W. And I can see that like him winning like that, like hurt kind of like hurt his ego or messed with him a bit, and then it just like, made him want to have a rematch against his father at a later date. How do you feel about that scenario, dog?
Um, I could see Dom definitely winning, like you said, but my prediction is that Ray wins. The reason why I predict Ray wins is because to me, I don't think on the same night. Well, once again, this is the company we're dealing with. I wouldn't disrespect Ray like this. To me, on this, and plus, because Ray is not retiring. Ray is not retiring. If this was a retirement match, I would for sure say Dominic Mysterio. But because Ray is not retiring, or though it seems that he's not, I'm going Ray wins on the same night he gets honored. You know how they honor him because he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So they honored the Hall of Fame inductees, on WrestleMania as well. So I just don't think Ray loses to Dom. So eventually, I think what ends up happening is that they're gonna continue to run it back though throughout this upcoming year. I think they're gonna continue to face each other and just give us more and more 5-star matches. Um, but I think Ray wins this match.
Mm.
Eventually, whenever the rivalry is about to end, I think Dom wins that match. But
Okay.
yeah,
I like your train of thought. It's very logical. I'll give you that one. Sure. But my money's on Dom. You say Ray. Only one way to find out after Saturday, you know?
I really hope somehow they bring back Chavo or Vicky Guerrero for this match and just give us that all around storyline coming full circle. That would just be
Yeah.
sick. I think that would
I
be
know
so.
I know on Twitter Vicky be talking about that rivalry, and she always be chiming in anytime something happens. And she be every time she'd be like, man, I wish I was a part of that rivalry. And I'm like, yeah, AEW just let her come through. Or WWE let her slide through for like a situation. Come on now.
I actually got something to bring up about that, but let us predict the last two matches on day one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I should have said this one first, but WrestleMania showcase match. I don't. This is my first time ever even seeing this match. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
Please, for the love of God, stop dang matches. Stop it. I am tired of this not claustrophobic, clustered match. God dang it, man. I am so tired. This is like what? This is the fourth time doing this? Since WrestleMania, was it 35 or 36 when Kofi won? This is the third or fourth time doing this? Yo, stop this. I get it. Everybody needs to be at WrestleMania, but bro, we could find better ways to get everybody involved at WrestleMania. This is why these belts need to be split up, dog. This looks stupid. It looks so stupid. Because they're all in this match for what? What are they in this match for?
I guess competing to be the number one contenders for whoever wins out of the
Duh.
out of the Usos
You know
and
how
Sami
that
Zayn.
ridiculous that sounds? Oh my god, I knocked over my camera. You know how bad that sounds? Like, dog. Hey, dog, we going to Mania. Yeah? What are we going to Mania for? To be the number one contenders. What?
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is why I hate Charter so much, man. Because If I didn't have charter internet, bro, I could actually pinpoint why they're at WrestleMania like this. I'm stuck with clips. It's terrible, dog. It's terrible.
Well, while you fix your camera, I'm gonna say my predictions of this match. I'm gonna say, uh, dang, I didn't even know about this match. I kind of agree with you. I get it though. I get it because you get to WrestleMania, you want to freaking put everybody on the card. You want to get everybody involved in WrestleMania, but at the same time, it's like this match along with the freaking Andre the Giant Battle Royal is just like random matches. So, but I will say to predict this match, I think the Street Profits will win. But I really want the Street Profits to be broken up. I'm sorry. Like, I'm ready for that freaking team to come to an end. But if I had to pick who I would want to see win, either the Street Profits or Braun Strowman and Ricochet. But even that tag team just seems kind of random. So I'm hoping for the Street Profits. That's all I can
All I'm gonna say is this, dog. I can't remember the last time the Street Profits won a pay per view match.
say.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I don't think they've won a pay per view match in like a year down there. They've been taking L at the L at the L.
Well, hopefully they can pull it out for WrestleMania Saturday. It will be, you can lose all these pay per views, but if you win at WrestleMania, it can make up for it. Yo, the last match on day one, the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships.
I think this match is gonna boil down to the Solo Sokoa. What's it called? Make an appearance and body these dudes. Or does The Rock show up and body these dudes? And if not, hey man, if neither of those scenarios happen, hey, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are taking the W if they don't get interfered on. And the way it's been looking every time that Sammy's been not Sammy. Kevin Owens just showed up. Said Kevin Owens might as well be able to take on the bloodline, the handicap match, because he's proven he can win.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm not mistaken, what was it, Raw? Yeah, I think it was on Raw 2 weeks ago. He ended up going up against Solo, and then he gets jumped, and he's still down there and wins the match. But then Sami Zayn shows up to help him.
Mm.
You know, I would have liked more though. Kevin Owens still not wanting to be associated with Sammy.
Mm.
I feel like to me that was really. I feel like this whole ending part of the bloodline with Sami Zayn was sloppily put together, dog. Like they just threw this together for no reason.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
like, yeah, because it should have like. I still like what your idea was. Roman defends both belts on both nights, but I'm not feeling this, dog. This just don't look good. So, bottom line is this: my bet's on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn winning.
I got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as well. I think, yeah, I think the undisputed tag team titles, even though the Usos is my favorite tag team of all time, and who I think is the greatest tag team of all time, it's time to take the belts off of them. Um, but I think they need to split up the tag team championships again. Going back to the point of what you were talking about with the freaking tag team showcase, where they don't have nothing to compete for. But this match may be. Oh, I think the Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, and I think the Usos and Sami Zayn match will be the two best matches on day one. I got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. The crowd is going to be freaking. The crowd is going to erupt when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens become the undisputed tag team champions. I look forward to that match. I really look forward to that. But like you said, I think Sammy should be facing Roman for the at least one of the titles. But it is what it is. Day two. Let us go through day two. Matter of fact, let's just get this match out the way. I'm like, this is my first time even seeing this one. You got the WrestleMania Women's Showcase match. You got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus
Mm-hmm.
Natalia and Shotzi versus
Mm-hmm.
Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Dang, Ronda
Mm-hmm.
Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Ronda Rousey has got freaking put into a showcase match. Lord have
Mm-hmm.
mercy. And versus
Hey,
Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Oh my God.
all that lets me know is that Ronda is here for the long run. I respect her for it. And they did what's it called? They did do what we said it was put them in a tag team. And I have seen their work as a tag team. I think it's great, but unfortunately, Ronda is not healthy at the moment, which is highly unfortunate. So I
Oh,
don't think they're going to win that match. But like I said, with these showcase matches, hey doc, I don't want to see this.
I'ma say,
Oh man,
Lord have mercy. If Ronda and Shayna Baszler do not win this match, that is the most disrespect to Ronda Rousey. Oh my gosh. Like I get it, you gotta sometimes pay your dues. But Lord have look how the mighty has fallen. Ronda Rousey was just freaking main event in WrestleMania. And now she's in a showcase match? What?
yep.
Oh my god. Oh, oh wow. That's
It's
not
this
good.
issues of being in a tag team, man. You are forced to be in showcases.
Oh, that's not
Ah,
good. And then it's not even for any tag team title. Like you got freaking
ah,
Lita and Becky holding both of the tag team titles, and they're competing in a freaking uh three way match. Or what is it? I don't even know what they call 3 men. I don't even know what they call that match. But it's like, what the freak? I'm like, or a 6 woman tag team match. That's what they're competing in. So I'm like, oh my god. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say Ronda and Shayna needs to win. But Lord have mercy, that is not good. I can't believe that's my first time even looking at that match. Shayna, oh man. Ronda, I feel bad. That's not where she's supposed to be. Um Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
trust me. So, and what's it called? Brock Lesnar almost. Hey, my prediction is this is the start of the Hurt Business. MVP, I think he just kind of subtly hinted at it to one too many times. I believe almost is probably going to get whooped on for a little bit, and once he gets some offense going, we think Brock is going to come back with the what's it called with the comeback, and then boom, the new Hurt Business form, and they jump Brock Lesnar at Mania.
I think I said that like I believe it was maybe 2 weeks ago now. But yes, I definitely agree with you. And now that Bobby doesn't even have a match, Bobby needs to return back to the Hurt Business. A freaking Hurt Business with Bobby Lashley and Omos. Oh, look how dominant that would be. Destroy Brock freaking Lesnar. If you don't want to have Brock Lesnar lose the match, then let it end in DQ. But let it end with the Hurt Business being reestablished and freaking destroying Brock Lesnar, putting him through tables, and the Hurt Business will be the next big group going into this new season of WWE wrestling. Um, but yeah, definitely that's how I see it. If Brock just wins that 1, 2, 3 and he just F5s almost, I'm gonna be like, come on. Come on.
One thing I want to slide in, hey man, we could be playing sports betting or my bookie right now because a lot of times we be spot on with these predictions. I
shoot,
think we rarely take an L when it comes to us predicting something.
shoot, we may need to start doing it. I don't even know if they do that for the WWE yet, though.
Oh yes, they do.
They do.
In fact, I think one of the previous promotions they were actually sponsored,
Hmm. Oh, shoot, I may have to get into that then. And look,
and they
yeah,
some easy money. And sometimes we be spot on about the unpredictable nonsense.
we know wrestling. Matter of fact, let's go. Let's talk a little bit about Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match.
So this match, I actually got to see how it culminated because I do backdoor the WWE for SmackDown at least. Raw, I don't do that. So I did get to see how this match got set up. I look forward to it. Typically, I think I hope that Gunther and them do good. It's just that when I see Gunther in a triple threat match, I'm like, why can't we just have a singles match, and why can't we just have a big main event match between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus? Honestly, it is what it is. I feel like we're just jamming Lego pieces together and hoping for the best. But my best bet is Gunther is going to win this match and hold on to that Intercontinental for a little bit longer.
Um, you know what? I agree with you. I don't see the reason why Drew McIntyre wins. I could see Sheamus winning just because Sheamus had a great year of wrestling, especially all his matches with Gunther. Um, I think the fans are on Sheamus' side right now, and I think they will be rooting for Sheamus. They will be rooting for Drew McIntyre too. Um, Matter of fact, since you already picked Gunther, even though I have a feeling he'll win, I'm gonna go Sheamus. I'm gonna just go Sheamus wins this match. Um, Sheamus becomes the Intercontinental Champion. Gunther can kind of focus on being put into like a new rivalry, getting put into more of that upper echelon a little bit more. Um,
Hey, maybe Gunther versus Cody Rhodes if he wins.
Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins. That would be something
Stop.
else.
Getting a little bit ahead of ourselves.
That's gonna be a great hard hitting match though. I look forward to that one. Um, well, let's go. Let's go Edge versus Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor, in a Hell in a Cell match.
Okay. Well, I definitely think the Demon should win due to the fact the Demon doesn't hasn't gotten a win in a while. And I think it's kind of stupid at how technically this is Super Saiyan Finn Balor and something dumb has to happen every time he turns into this form. Imagine seeing Goku trip on a pebble. Hey, that was it, dog. You know, that blue, that gold, that white got knocked out of his hair, man. That's it. So I'm saying like this, dog. The demon better win this, and this better be the last time we see Edge. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I hope this is not Edge's retirement match, though. But the demon does need to win this.
I don't think it's gonna be Edge retirement match. This is a tough one because it's the Demon. He should win, but it's Edge. I don't know. I don't think they have Edge lose this because when you think about it, Edge has been kind of losing against this whole freaking rivalry with Judgment Day. He's been getting beat on this whole year. Or last year, he was losing a lot. So I'm going to say, ooh, I'm going to say, this is a tough one, actually. I'm gonna say Edge wins. I'm gonna say Edge wins because of I heard these rumors. Now let me tell you about these crazy rumors I wanted to talk about that we
Let me hear
talked
these
about.
crackhead theories. Come on now, tell me about them.
Now we were talking about AEW allowing freaking Vicky Guerrero possibly to go for a WrestleMania appearance. But what I really heard, now I don't know if this is true, and I'm really excited about this, but I heard that AEW could be allowing Christian to show up. And I heard another rumor that Gangrel is supposed to show up so that we'll get the freaking what is it? The Brood reuniting in this Hell in a Cell match.
Well, Gangrel kind of snitched because he just said he showed up in LA like today on Twitter.
So we know Gangrel's gonna be there. Now the Christian thing, that's what we got to see if AEW allows Christian for a WrestleMania appearance.
I think they'll allow it. I think they'll allow it.
So I'm taking that in consideration. If that's the rumor and that comes out to be true, I got Edge winning. And that's the reason why I would have Edge winning. But I think the Demon's going to look super strong in this match. But I think it's going to take a Brood reuniting for Edge to win this match.
It's just because the demon is so special. I don't want him to lose. Not like this. Give him that W, dog. Give it to him.
I think when I heard that rumor, I was like, they probably going to steal the show at WrestleMania. They going to steal the show. In day 2, they going to steal the show.
We shall see.
But let's go to the Raw Women's Championship match: Bianca Belair versus Asuka.
even knowingly, this, I wish this rivalry got a little bit more meat on it. You know what I'm saying? I like having my big buildups. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and I love me some Bianca Belair. I love me some Asuka. I'm pretty sure they can put on a good match. And my main prediction is as well, hey man, we're about to see we're gonna see Kana. And if you don't know who Kana is, that is original Asuka in Japan. And
Mm.
she is going to take Bianca all the way on the distance, man. It's gonna be a wrap. And this is gonna be Bianca's first L in like what, how long? A year?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. That is my prediction.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Bianca retains. I'm gonna say she retains. The only reason why, because I just don't think I don't think Vince wants Oscar to become champion because she doesn't speak English that good. if I really just give you my honest truth, that's why I'm gonna say Oscar doesn't win this match. So I think Bianca I think it's gonna be a great match, but I think Bianca continues her streak. Um I would be surprised if Oscar wins this match, honestly. Not because I think she's not great enough. I think she's great enough to be able to carry the torch. I just think Bianca is still in her prime and she's like a new John Cena. So I don't think she's going to lose anytime soon until they feel like they have somebody that's like for sure about to be that next female superstar. So I got Bianca's continuing her streak.
That is like the coldest thing you've ever said, D God, man.
I
That
really
she don't speak English that well.
I think that's how Vince. I mean, I think that's how Vince kind of looks at it, though. I think he doesn't really. When you actually think about it, Oscar was freaking undefeated until she got put on the main roster, and then she started losing. Like then she lost to Charlotte. So I just don't think Vince or they. I don't know if Vince fully believes in Oscar like that. I know Triple does, but I don't know if Vince fully believes in Oscar.
I
And
feel like
her,
Triple's
yeah.
gonna like Triple's gonna be like, "Well, they're both my NXT children. I will make it happen."
Yeah, I don't know. But the final match, the main event, the one that we've been looking forward to the most, Roman freaking Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. What's going to
I think
happen?
whatever the events that unfolds at night one with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and the Usos is going to predict the outcome of this match at Mania.
Mm,
If the Usos are triumphant night one, they are beating the brakes off Cody Rhodes.
mm,
I feel like one thing that might definitely happen though is The Rock may actually appear.
mm,
Even knowingly, I still am hurt. He ain't in this goddamn WrestleMania lineup. I feel like The Rock will actually show up and will actually what's it called? Cost Roman the match, and they'll probably set up WrestleMania next year with those two. That's kind of my prediction at the moment.
mm.
But could you imagine this though? The Rock comes out, beats on Roman, and the crowd boos The Rock. Because I don't know if you noticed, but back on Twitter, everybody's been having a field day just hating on The Rock, both WWE and movie wise,
Mm,
because of the drama with him not being in quote unquote wrestling shape, but he always works out. So it's like, what are we doing here? And then also with the Black Adam nonsense. I think that'd
mm.
be wild if The Rock gets booed.
Nah, The Rock ain't getting booed in Hollywood no matter what. Social media is not that real to me. It's not real. Like, I don't know if it's
Twitter's
that
that real
real.
place.
um,
You'd be surprised because you know a lot of these Twitter people they live on it, man. They live on it.
they do, but I
They ain't
just
healthy, man. They need help.
when the I've been at a WrestleMania and when the rock music hits, it's crazy. So, um, I agree with you. I think Cody Rhodes wins, and I think The Rock causes Roman Reigns, which does set up a WrestleMania match possibly next year. Um, yeah, I think that's the way I can see it. I think that match is gonna freaking be so much great storytelling. Like freaking, I think Sami Zayn may come out. I think Kevin Owens is gonna come out. I think the Usos. I think Sokoa Solo. I think uh Paul Heyman's gonna have a big part in that match. Freaking, then I think The Rock is gonna be the one that seals the deal and costs Roman, and it's gonna be amazing storytelling.
What
I
if
look forward to that match the most.
Umaga's son's debut? He actually shows up to save Roman. Because I don't know if you noticed, Umaga's son, if I'm not mistaken, was wrestling at Booker T's wrestling school, but I think he actually is now at NXT
Mm,
or the Performance Center to be exact. Because there was a big photo with all the Usos there. Not all the Usos, excuse me. The what's it called? Literally Rikishi's family, like all of them were all there with Soko with Solo.
mm,
So I think Solo might actually be working any or working out at the performance center right now as we speak.
mm. It's gonna be wild to see. But we have went through all of our predictions. You got any final words for the people?
Oh shoot. Hey man, don't let your dreams be dreams, man. Go out and go hit a star, man, or keep swinging. You're gonna hit something eventually, dog. Hey, make it happen. What about you, man? What you got to say for the people?
All I'm gonna say this for the people: enjoy WrestleMania. I want to get a quick prediction from you. Do we see Stone Cold at WrestleMania?
I don't want to see that man at WrestleMania. Why do you?
Oh, what?
No. If he shows up at WrestleMania, I want it to be Vince McMahon showing up, right? He's gonna be having like a nice rousing speech about WWE. Then, now, and forever. Glass breaks. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin hit him with a stunner. Security comes out. You just did that to an old man. Stunner, stunner. Give me some beers. Give me a hell yeah. Stunner one more time. Oh man, Pat McAfee shows up just to get stunner. And then he leaves on the NTV and call it a day. And with some damn Steve Weisers.
I'd love to see it. WrestleMania. Hey man, that's all I'm gonna say. This is the People's Podcast presented by the Wrestling Republic. Follow them on all social media platforms, their website, all those good things. Do the same with DJ's One Heart. And we'll see y'all guys in the next episode. Enjoy WrestleMania and enjoy, hopefully, that The Rock come back. Enjoy, hopefully, a Stone Cold comeback. Just in the same way John said. Stone Stunner and everybody cracking up a couple Steve Weisers. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.